Good morning, Barron Collier Cougars. Today is February 1st, 2021. Congratulations to Gabriella Freno. She's going to the State Science Fair with her project, testing the combination of homemade organic sunscreen and environmentally friendly essential oils for antibacterial effectiveness against E. coli. French students Alison Hochler, Isabella Gulcher, Antonia Del Porella, Olivia de St. Pierre, Christopher Paul, and Isabella Johnson for representing Barron at the State of Florida French competition. There will be a Health and Humanity Club meeting tomorrow, February 2nd, over Zoom at 3 p.m. More information for the meeting is listed on the flyer. Make sure to attend in order to participate in the upcoming events that you can earn volunteer hours. The Marine Science Club will be running virtually through Canvas this year. Simply email your student number to Mr. J.C. Humphrey at this email and you're in. We Dine Together will meet Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021 in the courtyard between the blue and purple hallways in the back of the school during all lunches. All new students returning from virtual, and new club members are welcome. Please see Miss Moore in guidance for more info. Congratulations to the wrestling team. Barron defeated Jesuit High School, last year's state champions, 37-36 to take second in the Gene Norman duels. Barron won versus Jesuit 37-36. We lost to Charlotte Gold 49-18. We won versus Charlotte Silver 52-12. We won versus Port Charlotte 51-16. We won versus Mariner 63-15, and we won versus Pinellas County 82-0. Stay tuned for a video from Mr. Dawes, and that's a wrap for the BCTV News. For the Blue and Gray, go Cougars!
Good morning, Barron Collier. This is Mr. Dawes with another edition of Silly Rules. Dress code. Why? Uniform versus dress code. A dress code is a list of guidelines that you need to follow, with specific items that you're not allowed to wear. A uniform requires everyone to wear exactly the same outfit. So there is a difference between a uniform and a dress code. I've gone to a uniform school before, so there is a difference. Why not just wear what we want? What does it matter? Well, there's a uniform. I can tell you that we've had this in school before. We've had this when I was in school, and that dress code changed is because kids couldn't see the board. So it's all somewhere in between. Where's the limit? Why not just wear whatever? So you need to blame us, Gen Xers, because we wanted to show our individuality in the 70s and 80s, which started dress codes being more targeted. Where's the limit? There has to be a limit. Somewhere it needs to go. We're not going to have everyone show up in bathing suits, and people have to show up in ties. Something where we feel safe and comfortable. That limit was decided a long time ago. Hasn't wavered much. Doesn't need to change. We can discuss that. But schools without dress codes and or ones that are lax have higher incidence of bullying and referrals, and that is not something we want. They are deemed through student surveys, through your own peers talking, to be not as positive and to not feel as safe. Schools with a set dress code, not necessarily a uniform, correlate in higher test scores, achievement, and a positive school climate. That's why we have a dress code. Here's some myths. Dress codes target girls only unfairly. Here's the thing. It's a myth in Collier County, but yeah, across the nation, there are times when I'm like, why did they do this? This unfairly targets females. We do not do that at Barron Collier High School. But trends do change. When I was in school, boys wore the short shirts and the short shorts. The most frequent dress code violations we have for girls right now are these very same things. So while the trends may change, the rules stay the same. Sometimes it's a thing that goes seems more targeted towards females. Sometimes it's more targeted towards males. It's really just because the style changes through the time. Can't wait for bell bottoms to come back. All right, until December, more of our dress code violations were for boys this year, for ripped jeans. But right now, look around. Who's pushing the dress code rules more right now? Look around and you tell me. Dress code is about girls not distracting boys. Yes, some stuffy stodger felt that boys are so simplistic that a short skirt would lower their algebra grade. We don't think like that here. We know better. We know that boys are just as easily distracted by a smile. And so are girls. The reality is bullying. Clothing that reveals too much causes bullying and is normally bullying from the same gender, not the opposite one. Girls are mean to girls and boys are pretty relentless on boys. This is regardless of body type. Don't believe me? Then you're really not on social media and you're really not paying attention in school. Okay, but that doesn't happen to me and I don't care. I can handle the bullying, so can I wear what I want? We have to have a uniform set of rules for it to be effective for all. We can't have exceptions. That's where we start having issues. Dress code limits. Why these? Why do we have a fingertip length? Where did this come from? This has been a standard over years because you can measure your dress code at home. You know if it is too short before you walk out the door. It's easy to determine for us going through. It's at near a level that is considered appropriate, and no one has to measure your clothing. My niece went to a school, she only graduated 10 years ago, where she had to lift her leg, and if her shorts went further than halfway, it was okay. If not, then she couldn't. That was a ridiculous rule. 2-inch straps. Isn't this just against girls? No, this is a geometric solution. Spaghetti straps, small straps, tank tops for boys all have a lower front and a wider opening on the side. The larger the strap, the more rest of the garment covers. See? Geometry is important. All right, that's it for today. Any questions on this or other silly rules, please make sure you reach out to me on Canvas, and thank you. Remember that your worst day at Barron Collier is better than your best day anywhere else.